Alright everybody, we are back with the games. We're gonna play the games without my friend randombauer. He was just here to um, guide us through the draft and discuss picks and see where he is diverging from what I've been doing so far and enlighten us to some of the secrets of his success basically. He told me that he's roughly um, getting 7 wins around every second draft, and he's basically uh, infinite drafting and building up gold in this game by almost exclusively drafting aside from the daily quests. He barely plays any constructed and he doesn't play that much at all. And yeah, like I told you, he basically got ranked in at nines 1 or 2 days ago in draft. That gives you an idea of his performance on his way to masters. And yeah, he's a pretty accomplished limited player for years in both Magic and Eternal Online. He just hasn't played real life and big tournaments anymore because he just only plays occasionally. Didn't have that much time to play, so he just drafts occasionally. But he also basically managed to draft well enough on Magic Online to go infinite there with drafts only and build up enough of winnings that he could basically cash out from his account. And not a lot of people draft successfully enough on Magic Online to be able to cash out tickets while still being infinite simply from drafting and playing zero constructed. So that's pretty impressive. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed him joining us. Sorry for the middling audio quality. It wasn't that easy. His hardware isn't his microphone audio hardware setup isn't the best, and we were trying to manage with a mix of push to talk and TeamSpeak and screen sharing on Skype to make it happen. And also let me know if you would like to see similar things in the future with him and possibly with other people to get some more insight here on the channel from more accomplished and more successful drafters than myself. And also if you would like him to also be around for the games and discuss plays together and see what he's doing in the games rather than just have him around in the draft. Alright, so let's jump into the games, and don't forget to leave your opinion in the comment regarding that matter. Alright, so that hand is a clear redraw on the draw, monocolored. That's a pretty good hand. And there is the grunt into dagger to keep pushing that we talked about. And a couple of blue cards that we need to draw a fixing for. But we have a lot of outs. And also things to do in the meantime, basically. Turn 2 this, turn 3 these, turn 4 this. So by turn 5 we really want primal, unless we find something else to do in the ancient law. And yeah, here the double dagger allows us to attack to get Warcry, which is gonna be relevant with the Abyssor, basically. It's also nice that basically we can Abyssor something back, attack with the grunt to give it Warcry, and then draw it with another Warcry trigger. Some neat interactions here. We have two options here, we can refresh and get another Warcry trigger, or just Ancient Lore, and I think Ancient Loring is just a little bit better, because we want to find primal, we want to find things to do next turn, and playing refresh here is just very inefficient for our power use. Well, Lore uses up our full turn. So now we have everything fixed except for the one primal. We have our Pillars of Omar and Carnosaur fixed. And drawing Carnosaur would be really sweet to get a 3-for-1 on the Thornreese, basically. If he's gonna attack here, I'm very happy. Yep. We are definitely getting punished for being 3-color here. So the question is, do I even want to attack here just for the Warcry? It's a bit greedy. Since we can also block and like refresh. So he gets punished by rapid shot though. Think I'm willing to attack one more time to get like an extra trigger. Also a bit unfortunate that we drew like 2 power with Lord, not get any pump triggers on our like big Inspire basically. Finally there's our primal, that's pretty great. I think that even like kind of allows us to like lock down this and get in here. And we even have like strike for something that he might do. We can also, like, if we really need to, use this to pop his Aegis and then strike it on a later turn. But the Avisaur should help with that. Yeah, now we're definitely gonna have to do that. Like, I think end of turn I might do it.
You look lost.
Oh, I think I'm gonna wait, because we can also potentially like Avisaur plus refresh to stall it. But yeah, I don't want an Avisaur here, so at this point, I think it's a bit tricky though. Like, it really sucks having to Avisaur here. This is a really tricky situation in a lot of ways. I guess I'm gonna try it like this. I mean, we can try and set up like a triple block on this on a later turn. Alright, I think we're gonna like kill this. And then just block here with this in case he has a rapid shot. Or if he has a rapid shot, we die anyway. But in case he has something, I think I'd rather block with this than with this. And just hope I don't die here to a rapid shot, basically. Basically just wanted to draw a card, I think.
You look lost. They're good as new.
And that is kind of punishing here, because the Waykeeper is gonna kill us, basically, with the gun. Especially if we keep drawing like this. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. No point in continuing. Just flooded out too much. Drew like 1,000,001 power. A very unfortunate start to this draft, but it happens. Alright, next game. Alright, that's another redraw, 1 power. On the play this time. That's a pretty good hand though. It's really nice that we have like so much Warcry. We have like 5 Warcry units with our Echo cards. And we have all our colors already. Triple time. Single primal, single justice. We got like a couple of really nice synergies together here in this deck. Alright, so here I'm just gonna get a Warcry trigger, play this. Actually, I could have just played this and attacked. That would have actually been better. Would have been more power efficient and would have given us like more 3/2s next turn. Now we do that a turn later. Alright, so here we're gonna do this pre-combat, get this out and get the Warcry on the hatchling for the mentioned synergies. This could like easily be like kind of a nice archetype basically. To be like 3F with like Echo Warcry synergies. Something to like focus on drafting more actively, I could see that. Alright, there's our flyers. Gonna not even sure if I wanna get that one out, to be honest. Although I think I do. I'm just gonna hold back on the hatchling for one turn. Simply because that allows us to like block here and lightning strike it. And also if we draw into a second Abyssor or our second side, we can use it on this. Yep, there's the attack. That's an okay trade. Also allows us to potentially attack with this again. Not this time. We can like maybe get like a suicide warcry out of it at some point if we need to. Gonna play one more power and then hold on to power in case we draw Pillars of Amar. But yeah, he's basically like dead on board unless he presents some removal or another or a flyer himself.
Safe travels, friend.
And he doesn't seem to have one so far, so unless he drew one, we're in pretty good shape. That's a great how cards like this basically provide ground defense for our Air Force. And we got him. That was easy, even though we flooded again. I guess if we were on 3 colors, we should consider maybe like lowering the power count, but probably not with like a 7 drop that has Empower, so it's just probably a bit variance. Another 1 power opening hand. This is a great hand, for obvious reasons. Has almost everything we need. And a Warcry chain into Carnosaur. And the fixing we need for Carnosaur as well. No need to show him that we are primal yet. I think it's fine to block. There's not a whole lot he can. Oh, he can have like Amber like the Amethyst Acolyte, but it's not like our 0-2 Warcry is gonna be of much use. So I think it's fine to block. If he has Acolyte, it's fine. And if he doesn't, we don't take damage. And there's like nothing else that I could think of that is particularly punishing there. Gonna attack for the Warcry. See what happens. And I think I kind of want to play the second grunt here first, before I start with these guys. Since we don't really have a 4. Yeah, I think I like that. Just getting as many Warcries as possible is nice. Plus if we draw like an Abyssor next turn, we can get like a double Warcry on the hatchling. Same with second sight. Just gonna be totally worth it to have 4-3 hatchlings. Plus there's 2 daggers, a hatchling and a twin brood in the deck still to hit with. Alright, so don't think we really wanna like attack into this right now. Just rather like wait for like the one big turn where it matters. And there we just start getting out hatchlings. I think I'm gonna hold on to the one hatchling for a bit.
Safe travels,
Gonna get
friend.
time. Since I want to have like an echo card in hand, in case we draw an enabler. If we can use our power otherwise, I don't mind. And there we have a good target for our Carnosaur, that's great. Unfortunately, we didn't get to Warcry on these, that's really sad. Because that would have been very impressive. And yeah, here we just smashed that. That is pretty impressive. Good that we didn't play all these hatchlings yet. Yeah, I think here we can just block here and jump here. And then like attack with our 5-5 before we play something else. And we get all the guys without the Warcry, which is really sad. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see what he shrinks. Probably the Carnosaur. Yep. Since we still have a jump blocker, I think kind of just wanted to like churn out some hatchlings to race in the air. Next turn we can play something to like block the Rampager. That was such a waste. Like if he torches it anyway, he should have killed the 0-2. That makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, we could keep that around in case we draw a dagger, but I think it's fine to use it here in the race. We have like the flyers as good dagger targets. They are like better dagger targets, arguably. Yeah, that's not the most impressive. Can I get in?
Safe travels, friend.
Get this one going. I think just play the Watchwing, take 6 from this, and then see where we take this. This is a pretty sweet draw. I'm just gonna pass because of his ambush guy. I mean, you could have attacked with everything and dealt like 5 to 6 damage and got no Warcry trigger, it's not too bad. But I'd rather like trade here and lightning strike this if he attacks. Yeah, I'll happily take that, it opens up the air for us. Not sure how good this attack is.
I see them.
I guess if he has that, that makes a lot of sense. Still gonna allow us to like do this and this, and get in for like 2 damage and a Warcry. Now we just have to make sure that this guy isn't dying, but that's fine. I'm gonna hold on to this for like potential abuse, since it's not that impressive on the board right now. Pillar, we're gonna hold on to Pillar till we draw power to get guaranteed value out of it. This game is looking pretty safe for us right now. Against our opponent's questionable 5 faction concoction. There we go. Pillaring a bunch. And I think at this point we kind of just get in with everything. Yeah, he's gonna block here, gonna trade, gonna jump, and probably trade. And still takes a lot of damage. Alright. 2-1 in the first part of the games. Stay tuned for the next part of the games in a moment. Thanks for watching.